All right, so here's these transistors that I'm going to check out, and I have this voltmeter here. See, so you can put this thing in, this is continuity mode, but it's also in diode mode. You can see a little symbol here, it's a diode. So a diode is a device which can pass current in one direction, and it usually takes some forcing voltage to do that. So a voltmeter will tell you in general a diode and how much voltage it takes to push through that diode to conduct electricity. And in the other direction, it'll be open loop, or what it's showing now. So when you touch this takes 0 volts to push through, and this is open loop. So turns out you can check capacitors, transistors, as though they were diodes. And somebody taught me this a long time ago. So you can check the different leads of these things and see if they're consistent. So I have 1 and 2. Actually, we'll go with 1. And if I do this, you can see that there's a diode there. I'm going right from the case to that, which would be collector to base. And then I can, but if I go the other way, you can see it's a diode. It doesn't take any voltage that way. And I can go from this negative to this one. I get nothing. This one I get, this one I get some strange behavior where it's 1.5 draining and it keeps going down. So that's something I wouldn't expect. And then I can do these two together, and that's 0.582. You'll notice that that second number is higher than this number, so that's pretty consistent. Okay, and then if I flip these around and I do this, then I get nothing that way, so it's a diode that way as well, so that seems right. Okay, let's try 2, and then 2, 4, 7, 6, it's lower, but that's not a big deal. Open loop, case to here. Okay, this time I get nothing, so that is okay. And then this one, I also get nothing. So then at this point, I wasn't sure which one was doing the right thing. If I do this, I get that same thing where this is slightly higher. Oops, the two leads together, that is. Slightly higher than the original measurement. Sorry, I keep spinning it. There. Okay, so what I did then is I did this to these new ones as well. And I made this chart, if you can see. So I put all the different combinations of the pins that you could put down there with that little wiring diagram. So you could see that that first condition I met, all the diodes did the same thing. And then otherwise all open loop. This was all open loop. And then here's that one that I said was a weird behavior. And that's the only one that does that. So I think this one transistor is going bad. Maybe not completely bad, but definitely going bad. And then these numbers are always slightly higher than these numbers, consistently across the board. This one's barely bigger, so maybe this one also is starting to go bad. And then this is all open loop here. So now it looks like we've shown that one of these transistors is bad. Next part is to resolder this all back into the system over here, into this little system, and give it a whirl and see if it fires back up. And I'll try to put the whole thing on a bench so you can see the sparks go and everything, and measure all the voltages on here as they show on the wiring diagram.